Well, hello everybody. It's been a little while. I'm recording. Now I have to start again, folks. Well, hello everybody. I'm sorry it's been a little while since we've graced you with our presence onto your screens, but gosh, it's been the weather, appointments, all sorts of things, folks, all sorts of things. As everyone knows, life gets in the way of a lot of enjoyment. But we're doing an overnighter, folks, and you pick us up at a little place we're coming into called Urunga, which is, say, an hour and a half from Grafton south. Urunga is a beach, or a beach area. I must say I've never had a swim at Urunga Beach. It used to be on the highway, it is now off the highway. So I'll just, I'll tell you what we've been doing later on after we've had lunch, because for the moment we'll just talk about where we're going, which is a little bit inland. Now I don't really know, Tom has this one marked out in his head and on a map, but there's lots of windy, jagged roads by the looks of it. Look, I can't even give you a name, and guess what? All going well weather-wise. We'll be camping. Not in the swags though, we're just in a tent. Yes, a tent, where one must put up with the other one's snoring, farting, etc. Well, in such a small space too, I don't know how I'm going to cope. But, yes, isn't this pretty? Urunga is pretty. Sadly, one of the things that I remember, as Tom said to me earlier, where's Urunga again? And I said, remember where the truck went into the house? So when it was the old highway, before the bypass was built, this was the old highway. The truck went into a house and killed an 11-year-old boy. And it was all very sad. Not a good way to remember a place, is it? Rebel's been going fantastic, and I used cruise control in the 110k zone on the way down, and it was really, really good. I must admit, it'd be hard to go back to the little one, but if I had to I could, because that is also fantastic. And we have some people out playing golf today, all the old retired fellows. There they are on the golf course. A bit hot for me. I tell you, we had a cracker of a storm last night. Holy dooly, it shook the house. The thunder actually shook the house. I felt it vibrate. Honestly, the lightning was right outside the window, and it was just, plenty of rain with it. But that's what happens when you live in a humid place, you get storms.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just thought I'd throw a few of these clips in. I sent the drone up a few times when we've had storms and just got a bit of a look around. Just the last few weeks we've been getting pummeled by storms and hot weather, and more storms and more hot weather. Just another reason we haven't done a lot of riding lately, or tripping. Anyway, here we go. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to A Relish the Riker. There's no Riker out today. Riker is under the house tucked away with its blanket on, shivering in its tyres. Yeah, this Riker doesn't like thunderstorms, like some dogs. But I just wanted to see if I could document it. Give me a minute, I'll get round the corner. We do want the rain, but it's looking like it might slip to our south, sadly. Wendy called a friend of hers, the dog sitter lady, and she's had a slight downpour in town. But no, it looks like we're going to miss it. But it's so pretty and so destructive if it wants to be. And there was this one a couple of days later that went to our north. It missed us thankfully, but then later in the evening, well into the evening, we copped another doozy that went straight over us. Lots of rain. Our little road out the front of the house is starting to get washed away. But you just got to roll with the punches when it comes to summer storms. Anyway, back to our ride, folks.
Well, that's just what happens in Australia. It doesn't have to be humid. Everyone gets storms though, don't they? Yeah, the weather, yeah, it's been a bit up and down. We're now officially into our second day of summer. It's the 2nd of December. And I think that stopped us a little bit from our riding, knowing that, you know, it's going to be extremely hot, and it has been some days leading, and getting storms. Well, it looks like we're parking here in the shade. Master Ceremony has an operation coming up. He actually has, that's another thing, we've had appointments. He's been to the anaesthetist. He actually has rather a large cancer on his face, on his cheekbone. Really, isn't it, your cancer?
What's that?
Oh, get away. You have a cancer that you have to go under a general for.
Yeah, and I'm ugly, so I'm hiding.
Yeah.
Throw the drone up.
He's going to put the drone up, folks. Anyway, look, we're just going to stop and have a bite to eat, and when we've been beautiful, we're going to film it. And we'll be filming along the way today. So we'll catch you on the other side of this.
Alright chaps, quick overview of Urunga. Look at that good looking Riker down there. This is, as Wendy said, it's south of Grafton, obviously on the coast. Nice little caravan park here in the foreground. Not cheap, but good spot, so you know, you're right on the water. This river inlet here, if you've got a kayak, there's not much of a better spot to visit. Endless kayaking, good if you're a fisherman, I suppose, all these little waterways. Now that's a boardwalk there, it looks like a pipe, but that's a boardwalk, and it goes into the mangroves to the right and also right out to the beach. It's a damn good idea. We've walked that a few times and it's damn good. Now looking to the north, that's sort of a village there and a golf course. So look at all that kayaking you've got there, it's awesome. One of our beautiful beaches in New South Wales. Much better than North Queensland, I didn't say that. And a good place to visit, Urunga. Have a go.
Well folks, we've had a little bit of lunch, and then I had a yearning for a nice juicy peach, so I went into the Spa supermarket and bought myself a peach. Now we're just going to go along what is like the tourist drive until we come back out on the highway. I'm not sure where's that going to be. And I'm not even sure if it's worth filming. I don't know how good it is. Tom has put the drone up and he will, no doubt you'll see that nice footage, but it did say that the high winds will not return it back, so we had to be a bit careful with that. So hopefully that's given you a nice overview of Urunga. Urunga has a really nice boardwalk that goes for quite a ways. But I'm not doing that today because basically I'm feeling a bit lazy, I suppose, and I don't really feel like having the hot sun on me.
And would you believe it, ladies and gentlemen, the audio went poopy in the trousers again. And look, it's an ongoing thing with us, isn't it? It's a DJI problem with a camera. It's the USB port where the receiver plugs into the camera. The port is loose and it plays up, and if it just gets a wiggle up and it just stops recording, and then you end up with the camera that's hanging out the front. The microphone out the front of the camera takes all the incoming sound, which is just wind, which you can hear. So I'm sorry, but this one is not my fault. It's the blessed camera. Down the road we worked out what the problem is. Just got to wiggle the joint, move it around, keep that tight, and sort of works. So look, we apologise, and this bit of road was a bit boring. As you see, it's just nice Australian bush, but you've seen plenty of that already. So we'll catch this down the road a bit further. Alright chaps, we've gone down the road a bit and pulled up here at Nambucca, or pulled into Nambucca. This is the main street. This is only a small town, smallish, on top of a headland on the coast, really pretty spot. We'll get through this main street, hang a left and head out to the lookout above the beach. Have a quick look around and then keep on going, because we've got a ways to go today. But we just thought we'd pop along and have a look at a few of these spots. We've done a video of Nambucca before. There's a nice caravan park down on the river that we had a look at, and we stayed a little bit inland, but this is a really pretty spot. Anyway, we'll get out to the headland and have a look. Alright chaps, voiceover again. We still haven't worked out the microphone's gone poopy, and bit of wood rot there, not going to wind his fingers, the timber. Now this is the little lookout over the sort of eastern side down onto the beach. I've taken the camera off Wendy and climbed up onto that rail to show a bit more. Really great swimming spot down there. We've had a couple of swims and bloody gorgeous around those rocks. You can drive right down the bottom and park on the beach. There's a clubhouse down there in bits and pieces. And then walking over here looking toward the north a bit onto the northern side. Look at those beaches all the way up. Heaps of places you guys can visit along here. And then we'll walk out over to the southern side. There's a lookout just off the same car park. You look down here onto this caravan park. They're mainly cabins, but there is spots for caravans as well. They've got their own lagoon you can sort of swim in. There's the river, just the other side of those little trees. The river inlet there, then you've got that southern beach. Again, a really good spot for kayaking and fishing. Got all those waterways in there you could explore. Really great spot, Nambucca. So we'll keep moving. Hi folks, we've pulled up at Maxville. We've got fuel, and we had to get some hot chocolate because hey, we can't go to bed without hot chocolate.
Even though it's not hot.
Well, it will be hot because I boil water.
No, not the chocolate.
Oh, okay. So we're going to head out of Maxville toward Taylor's Arm. Now this is a test run because the microphone was playing up again. The DJI has a problem. Now, what did I want to say? There was something I wanted to say. I can't remember. All right, we're off. Hooroo. Hi chaps, pulled up at the pub with no beer at Taylor's Arm. I've been in there before. We're not going in there today. We are on a mission. We pulled up for a comfort stop. And it's very hot, folks, very hot. So we will continue along a little bit further and then get you back on board when there's something good and and hopefully it'll cool down a bit. Uru.
Folks, have a look. Oh no, you can't look, he's got the camera. Okay, I'm going to backtrack here a little bit. When I said that Tom now has no issues with looking at maps, I may have been mistaken. So here we are out in the middle of, he doesn't know where. Now last night he sat at the bench and said, oh, this is all routed out for me perfectly. Everything's great, right? Now, we get out of Taylor's Arm and then within 5 minutes we're pulled over in the boiling hot sun, I might add. I'm sweating like some sort of a horse after the Melbourne Cup, and we had a good 5 minutes working out a map, only for him to shrug his shoulders. Now we did go onto a road called Argues Road. Now don't you feel as though that's a very apt name, Argues Road? Then of course we got a little bit further and we had to stop again to study the map, and now he doesn't know where we are. Oh Lord, help.
Alright, chaps, I'll tell you the proper story now. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. I thought I'll be a smart ass and put our destination into Google Maps from Taylor's Arm, because I knew there was a road closure on Kempsey Road, and last night at home Google Maps suggested a route to go around said closure. Wiggly ride in the hills, probably dirt road, so that's cool. Then I get to Taylor's Arm, because I knew how to get there, of course. Turn on Google Maps, and so go to my previous search, and there's our campground. Okay, it's telling me to go this way. So I put in our destination, the campground, at Taylor's Arm, and it, you know, the little blue line on the map came up and said off you go. So off I went, and then it said to turn onto this dirt road, not this one, a few turns back, and it's taken us a completely different route because of that road closure, not the way I envisaged we were going to take when I looked at the map last night. But anyway, it says we're going to get there. I've definitely checked, and it is the place that I want to go to, said campground. It says we're going to get there at about 6:20 p.m, so that's doable, because it won't be too hot by then. But I have no idea where I'm going. This was not my plan. But I'm following Google Maps because I don't have time to sit down in the heat. If we don't keep moving, we cook. To sit down in the heat and work out what it's done to me, but it's done something. We are going a completely different way. And in all fairness, it is quicker. I've got Google Maps talking to me in my ear plugs, and it's telling me due to road closure, you're on the quickest route, blah blah blah. I'm going, okay, I hope she's right. I'm not going to bore you with details, just to say that I'm completely lost and I'm following Google Maps. And Lindy's right behind me. She's a brave girl, believing what I'm doing. Anyway, if something good comes along, I'll get you back on board. Now, if we don't make it, and our bones and bikes are found down a gully somewhere in many years, and they get the camera get the footage out of it and upload it, you'll know what happened. Apart from that, if we do make it to where we're going, you will see our little campsite. Welcome back, everybody. We are still sort of lost. We just went through a little place called Bellbrook and heading toward Armadale, but nowhere near Armadale is where we're going, but it's called Armadale Road. It eventually gets there. But there was a sign back there that said road closed in 2 kilometres, and yet Google Maps here on the screen is telling me I need to turn right in 14 kilometres to avoid this road closure. And we've gone way more than 2 kilometres than the billboard back there was telling us, one of those roving billboards that you can program. So I really don't know what the hell is going on. I'm just trusting Google Maps. Wendy's still behind me, probably cursing and swearing. I don't blame her. Wow. There might be quite a view up the top here. Anywhere to have a look? No. Trees are in the way. Oh, damn. Uh-oh. Oh, let's stuff that up. I don't know where we are. Wendy just said, where on God's earth are we? She's going to have a drink, she says. Oh, my bum's a bit sore. I can't get off the seat. Ow! Alright, folks, we're going to turn off for a minute while Wendy has a drink and we'll swap cameras.
Yeah, there he is, folks. There he is. The man that's managed to get us in the middle of whoop whoop. Oh, we're back on track now. You wait. We'll see. Oh, man. We are on a road. Here it comes. See this? This is what we're faced with now. There's no showers to where we're going tonight. There's a river. I have a cake of soap and I have wet wipes. Oh, folks. I'm spent. I'm absolutely spent. I haven't ridden for a while, so the old body's a bit, you know. I am so warm, so hot at the moment. We've still got a long way to go. So there's logging trucks along here. I just don't want to encounter one. I've got some soda water and it's hot. You know what I'd like? I would really like an alcoholic ginger beer at this point in time in my life. A nice cold one, and one that's pretty strong. But of course, I'm not going to be able to get that. There's a bit of a drop there. I think I better be careful. going a ways back from Tom so I don't get his dust. I think when we get home tomorrow, it'll be straight to the outdoor shower. We have an outdoor and an indoor shower, and we've been using the outdoor lately. Well, Tom uses it all the time. But nice out there. I'll be out there. Nice cool water blasting on me. Looking up at the birds. I've got a feeling that the map is going to be looked at. No. See, along here, yes. Along here there's a diversion because there's a road closed. Oh God. There we go. Oh, I can smell smoke. Dun, dun, dun. Right. Right, so where's the diversion? I don't know, I didn't study it. No, because I want to know where the diversion is. We'll take the diversion. I don't want to go all out of my way to find the roads closed. Oh, bloody hell. We're going on the diversion now. Right, what is this diversion going to be like? I do wonder.
Alright folks, we'll pull it up here. You've suffered long enough and you'll have to come back and see what this is going to be like because, oh my goodness, it was interesting to say the least. So we'll pull it up here, come back and see part 2 and there could be a 3, I don't know. But yes, well worth a look I think. I know our editing and commentary is a bit ordinary, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. Alright guys, catch you when you come back.